Okay, welcome back. We have got Serena with us. She's got a hood on for some reason, but we're looking for the courtyard that we were supposed to find. Well, she suggested that we...
Yeah, just around this bend.
Yeah, we go and find this courtyard. Now, I've upgraded my items yet again, and you can see my magic dragon bow does almost 2,000 damage, but we could do a dual wield attack as well. So let's go and find this courtyard, because of course this is where...
Doesn't look so big from down here.
Yeah, it doesn't look a big castle.
It is big, but, well, even bigger.
But she was saying that the courtyard's basically been sealed off because Harkon doesn't like it, because Serena's mother...
Who's there?
Someone's around here?
Who's there?
Oh, I see. Draug. Are you serious? You're just getting...
Who's there? I knew I heard something.
Right, okay, let's just test out our skills.
Where'd you come
That wasn't good enough.
from? Where'd you come from?
They're skeletons. I thought they were Draug.
Where'd you come from? Where'd you come from? Where'd you come from?
We obviously don't do all that much damage with these. Even though they do 200 odd. Oh, someone's hitting me.
Where'd you come from?
I can't see them though. Although she's shouting like, where's you come from? Oh yeah, there you go. There's two more skellies.
Who's there?
Do we want to take them out?
Who's there?
Suppose we need to.
I knew I heard something. Where'd you come from? Where'd you come from?
We have no...
Where'd you come from? Where'd you come from? Done and done.
So what special things do they have? Just honed ancient swords. Ancient Nord arrows. And I don't... Do I want to pick a few? Let's pick a few of these up. Go on, they can weigh me down. And what do we have here? Blocked off area. It's good to have skeletons wandering around outside though. I'm just going to ignore searching for loot because there is no loot better than I have. Let's go to the Volkiar undercroft. Now Serena's mum has hidden an Elder Scroll or something down here. Uh-oh. Something's around here. Because she's on alert anyway. She seems to put the hood on when she's outside for some reason.
I knew I heard something.
What was that? Oh, it was a skeever. Well done though, Serena. That was going to kill me, I'm sure. There's a couple of dogs over there.
The old water cistern. On some days, this would smell just... Be glad you weren't here then.
Oh, look at this dog. Can he notice me? Does he know I'm here?
Where'd you come from?
No, he doesn't. The pooch. What's he got on him? We could pick up one of these death hounds to be our pal, but we don't really need it. And why do these death hounds smoke? You might notice that my sneak's pretty terrible.
Where'd you come from? Done and done. Where'd you come from?
Oh, another one.
Where'd you come from? I knew I heard something.
I'm getting confused. When she casts...
Here we go.
Oh, there's a
I knew I
vampire,
heard
that's why.
something.
Which one's Serena's and which one's... Ah, this is the feral vampires one.
Where did you come from?
Okay, and that's Serena's one. Some sort of wild vampire. Okay.
Where did you come from?
An elven dagger of fear. And a journal fragment. Let's... Do we want that ring? It's a bit of a waste, but let's have a look anyway. So what was a feral vampire doing down here anyway? Let's have a read at the journal fragment. Oh no! Not good enough to live in their stupid keep, am I? Stupid sods don't realise I've moved into the undercroft. Yes. Okay. Always revenge in this game. Well, there's some salt. The Ethereum Wars, which I'll take. I do like my books. Let's read this as well, just in case it's a skill book. It was worth quite a lot. It was worth 55 gold, so I thought it was worth something.
Yes? What did you need?
Okay, so we unleashed that trap. I don't know what it did. Look at all these bones everywhere. It's a bit over the top. And here's a chest. What's in here? A trap, obviously. Take that lockpick and we'll take that 14 pence worth of gold. Oh, look at that trap. Okay. Serena, I think, is quite good at sneaking, so don't really need any help from her. With Vilya, I think that she tended to
Take a
alert.
left up here. This is one of those weird double-barred security measures that my father put in when he got more paranoid. If we follow that path around, we can find the other switch.
There's a not vampire, skeleton over there, you can tell. How do they make noises? I guess this is their creaking bones.
Where'd you come from? That'll teach you.
Right, we don't... She said go to the left, so let's go to the left. This looks very much like the underworld in... I can hear skeevers. The underworld in Riften, I was going to say. Ruined books. So someone obviously used to live down
Who's
here.
there? I knew I heard something. Who's there? Where'd you come from? Done and done. Who's there? Where'd you come from? Who's there?
Right. Wasn't quite sure what was going on there. But obviously we needed to get rid of those death hounds. Let's go around the corner here. So this is where they're... Oh, look at this. Salt piles and... Cure disease. Don't really need that stuff. I picked it up now anyway. Spider web, obviously. What's in here? A chest? For some reason, when I changed into a vampire, it completely mucked up all my skills. I guess this makes it easier for me to level, because my lockpicking's all the way down, my sneak for some reason is all the way down. Even though I've still got the fantastic perks, of course. Well, I haven't got the final perk for sneak. and nor am I likely to for a long time because my sneak's back down at 30. Ah, frostbite spider? I guess it's facing me. I don't want to get poisoned, so let's use up one of these arrows.
Yes? What did you need?
Guess this is where we need to go. It's always very convenient to go around. Ah! Where do we go now, Serena? I thought you were supposed to know. We're not even at the courtyard yet. This is the undercroft. Oh, she said this is one of the double back areas. Oh, I wonder if you can get over there. So we have to go... We do have to go all the way back past that those skeleton areas. Okay, so it made no sense to have to explore that other area. Not quite yet anyway, we could have always jumped down. I guess we should have used one of our shouts to get up there, but never mind that now. We don't... I'm sure there's nothing particularly interesting to go for. We deactivated most of these bear traps, not all though.
Who's there? I knew I heard something. Who's there?
Are
Where'd you
you
come from?
serious?
There you are.
I'll let Serena deal with it. Come on, Serena, deal with it.
Done and done.
Oh, there's some spikes that can do us some nasty damage if we end up walking into them. Yep, I walked into some. Watch out for that skeleton behind you.
Yes.
Right,
What did
so
you need?
is this not where we need to go? Ah, this way. Of course, that makes sense. That bridge
This
came
leads out
down.
to the courtyard. Just head for the door.
Okay, we're in the courtyard now. So that was a bit of a crawl. It reminded me very much of crawling around underneath the Mages Guild.
What happened to this place? Everything's been torn down. The whole place looks... well, dead. It's like we're the first to set foot here in centuries.
Okay, so she's wandering up here. There
This
looks
used
like
to
there's
lead
some
into
sort
the
of
castle's Great
puzzle.
Hall. Looks like my father had it sealed up. I used to walk through here after evening meals. It was beautiful once.
Evening meals. Hmm. Yeah, that's definitely sealed up.
Do you know how beautiful something can be when it's tended by a master for hundreds of years? She would have hated to see it like this. Wait. Something's wrong with the moon dial here. Some of the crests are missing and the dial is askew. I didn't even know the crests could be removed. Maybe my mother's trying to tell us something.
Okay, so let's investigate the moon dial as it says. Place missing crest. I don't have one, do I? Okay, so yeah, there's a few missing crests that we need to sort out. I don't have any. So let's go and find some. I'm sure they're somewhere in these towers. Oh no, here's the crest. I don't have the proper crest, it says, so let's place it here. That's not the proper one. So we just got to go around collecting crests. Let's speak to her again.
I'm telling you, there's something strange with the moon dial.
What's so special about it?
Well, as far as I'm aware, it's the only one in existence. The previous owners of the castle had a sundial in the courtyard, and obviously that didn't appeal to my mother. She persuaded an elven artisan to make some improvements. You can see the plates that show the phases of the moons, Maser and Secunda.
Does it work?
That's the thing. What's the point of a moon dial? I always wondered why she didn't just have the whole thing ripped out. But she loved it. I don't know. I guess it's like having a piece of art, if you're into that sort of thing. Hard to say. Maybe if we found the missing crests, we could figure it out. Look around for the missing crests. Even in this mess, they should stick out.
Okay, so we're wandering around finding crests. Do we go into these? Do we go into the East Tower, I wonder? Yeah, let's go into the East Tower. All of this stuff is wrecked. Okay, there's a bit of crappy gold, but I don't really care about that because I'm looking for moon dials. It's probably something I've missed, and anyone, I know not that many people do, but if anyone did bother watching it, they'd probably see me go straight past the moon dial and I think I'm being an absolute idiot. I mean, they're not absolutely obvious. She says they're obvious, but I don't see them. Oh, there's one.
If we had the crests, we wouldn't have to keep hanging around this lovely place.
You know, you say it looks horrible, but it's actually one of the prettier places.
We wouldn't have
Probably
to keep hanging around this lovely
a lot
place.
prettier than inside Castle Volkia, I've got to say. I'm trying to do this as logically as I can, going around the edges first. This is a bit of an overgrown garden. Oh, here we are. So I wonder if 3 is enough.
Very clever, Mother. Very clever. I've never been in those tunnels before, but I'd bet they'd run right under the courtyard and into the tower ruins. Well, at least we're getting closer. Let's go.
This is the tower ruins. A tower ruins? Okay, I didn't know that. You'd have thought that leading downwards would be into some sort of dungeon, and since it's the courtyard, it's right in the middle of... well, right in the middle of the castle. Fresh bones.
I've never even seen this part of the castle before. Be careful. I don't know what might be around.
Monsters? Death hounds that have been around for years? Fresh garlic in a vampire's place. Any more unsurprising surprises? These are just skeletons as well. It's not as if they're incredibly tough.
Who's there? Who's there? Who's there?
Well, no one now, Serena. Skeleton sitting down having a meal. Ooh, so my vampiric skills have grown. So what were they settling down to eat? Drinking, well, everything's empty. I thought there would be some fresh bread around, but obviously not.
We're getting close. I'm sure of it.
It's good that they're not too surprising, because you actually get a brilliant warning flash before each person actually pops out, so it's not too bad. But we're getting close, she says. More skeletons I can hear.
Who's there? I knew I heard something.
It's really confusing when you do that, Serena. Really confusing. I know they're a glowing blue light, but enemies use them as well. Is that a black soul gem? No, lesser. A broom and nothing good at all.
We're getting close. I'm sure of it.
Well, I should hope so. Well, everything's still magical. Let's see if there are any more gargoyles around.
We're getting close. I'm sure of it.
One thing that this does do... Someone's seen me. Something's seen me. Is it up there? Is that a skeleton up there? I think so. Tal and Jay would absolutely love these gargoyle brutes.
Who's there? Who's there? Who's there?
Who is there? I can't tell. Well, this is actually quite tense, even though the enemies are weak. Have we been through this doorway? No, let's just use up my lockpicks anyway. I gave my lockpicking gloves to Vilya, so unfortunately I can't use them. And I'll pick myself up some gems as well. There's a scroll of firestorm over there. I should take that. I'm sure you saw all this kind of wind or gusts of wind coming from outside that door, and it didn't actually lead us anywhere. So, skeletons around the place.
Who's there? Where'd you come from?
Watch out, Serena.
Who's there? Where'd you come from? Where'd you come from?
Let's pick off this guy over here first.
Where'd you come from? Where'd you come from?
Oh, that's Serena down. Sorry about that. You did take quite a lot of damage.
I'm sure of it.
But I think you're an essential character, so you won't die. So I wonder why they abandoned all of this. What was wrong with all this, apart from that it was full of vicious little... Come on, appear. I know you want to. Well, I released something. Something happened anyway.
Where'd you come from?
At least there's grass still growing in here. Now what's the point of this? Oh yeah, we did see that skeleton earlier on that was just lurking around. Serena did notice anyway. There's another pull chain. Oh, that shuts the door.
Where'd you come from? I knew I heard something.
Well, I can't quite believe it. He took 2 arrows, that gargoyle sentinel. We'll just try and open this expert door. 'Cause I always feel that there's going to be something really good behind one of these doors. Obviously, I might be mistaken. Right, just give it a couple of goes, otherwise I'll have to... Oh, it's done. I was going to drink a potion. What's behind this door?
Who's there?
And that guy goes and investigates.
I knew I heard something. Where'd you come from?
Good shimmy you got.
Who's there? Where'd you come from? Where'd you come from? Done and done.
Oh, there's someone else. Well done, Serena. I'm weighing myself down with arrows. Look at that, that's a proper statue. I'll take these potions of ultimate healing because they do restore all your health.
We're getting close. I'm sure of it.
Something can see me. Moving bone, perhaps. What was that? Why is this bone dancing? I think we've got to head to the top of the tower. This is the purpose of the whole thing. I know I'm missing out a lot of it. What's that? A bowl? I'm not too bothered about those. Potions of minor healing, they're not too useful and they pretty much just weigh you down. Okay, lots and lots of gargoyles. And a gargoyle up there. Let's save, that would be a wise decision.
Who's there? Who's there? I knew I heard something. Where'd you come from?
Well, she can resurrect gargoyles, that's not bad. And there's only 2 of them. Watch out,
I
gargoyle.
knew I heard something. Where'd you come from? Where'd you come from? Done and done.
Let's see what this guy's got on him. Just an amethyst and iron ore. There's some vampire royal armor.
I don't think we've reached the top yet. I bet there's some kind of secret passage around here. Anything good?
Yeah, I'm gonna give you some vampire royal armor. I'm not gonna bother to upgrade it. Oh, you're not
Turns out
even gonna
my
use it.
mother was sneakier than I thought. I wonder what she's hiding.
Right, what's the point of that then? Let's have a look at the map again. Right, so this was just a pleasant little stroll. I don't think there's any levers to pull over here. Or maybe there's a lever somewhere else that we need to pull. Serves us right for going all the way to the top without exploring. Ouch. Those bones that I'm kicking are hurting me. Always be embarrassing if you died because of that.
We're getting close. I'm sure of it.
Yeah, okay. That's right, let's put away our weapons, we don't need them. So we did explore everywhere after all. Maybe not here. Yeah, this is probably the only place we didn't explore. Ebony Bow of Damnation. Yeah, aside from that ebony bow, it looks like we explored everything. I mean, this is quite a typical level design for Skyrim, how you have this overlap, you have to cross over a bridge to get where you need to go. All very linear, but for some reason I'm missing something. This is the final room that we were in. Just search these. Have these people got anything? I mean, there's obviously something here. Maybe we ought to take the firewood. It wouldn't be so subtle, would it?
We're getting close. I'm sure of it. We're getting close. I'm sure of it.
Isn't there something? Candlestick
Leave it
that
to
we
my
needed
mother.
to turn.
Always smarter than I gave her credit for.
You're smarter than me, even though it was dead obvious. Okay. Now we're getting somewhere at last. Right, so this looks like a rest area. And here's Valkyria's journal. Valkyria's is Serena's mother. Harkon's short-sightedness is becoming a serious problem. Warned time and time again that his foolish prophecy would cast too much light on vampires. Become less a wife, more an annoyance. Had a breakthrough today. Attuned the portal vessel to the Soul Cairn by using a small sample of ingredients. Portal open for a few seconds. I'm missing a key ingredient. Communing with the ideal masters has proved worthless. They speak in riddles and offer no assistance. If I'm going to escape Harkon's clutches, I need to keep the portal long enough to carry me away from here. I've done it after wasting thousands of gold coins and components. I've discovered how to sustain the portal. A finely ground bone meal, purely purified void salts and soul gem shards. And add blood. Okay, so that's what we need. Bone meal, void salt, and soul gem shards.
Look at this place. This has to be it. I knew she was deep into necromancy. I mean, she taught me everything I know. But I had no idea she had a setup like this. Look at all this. She must have spent
Ooh,
years
dragon
collecting
bones.
these components. And what's this thing? I'm not sure about this circle, but it's obviously something.
Too true. Anyway, so we need.
Let's take a look around. There has to be something here that tells us where she's gone.
I found the book.
You found her journal. Let me take a look at it. I only know what she told me. She had a theory about soul gems. That the souls inside of them don't just vanish when they're used. They end up in the soul cairn. The soul cairn is home to very powerful beings. Necromancers send them souls and receive powers of their own in return. My mother spent a lot of time trying to contact them directly, to travel to the soul cairn itself. That circle in the center of the room is definitely some type of portal. If I'm reading this right, there's a formula here that should give us safe passage into the soul cairn. A handful of soul gem shards, some finely ground bone meal, a good bit of purified void salts. Ah, damn it. We're also going to need a sample of her blood, which, if we could get that, we wouldn't even be trying to do this in the first place. Not bad. We'd better hope that's good enough. Mistakes with these kind of portals can be gruesome. Anyway, enough of that. Let's get started. Oh, definitely. Mother would have plenty of those materials in her laboratory. You just need to find them.
Okay, so let's go up here for the soul gem shards.
Having trouble finding those ingredients?
All black soul gems.
Get the ingredients in that vessel and let me know when you're ready.
And we want some purified void salt as well. All these fish are fresh. That bowl doesn't contain anything. This must be it. Okay, so let's dump all this stuff in the vessel.
Get the ingredients in that vessel and let me know when you're ready. Then the rest is up to me. Are you ready to go? I'm not entirely sure what this thing is going to do when I add my blood.
I'm ready.
Okay, here goes.
Well, see, she's got. I've given her a mage's circlet and I've given her a mage's ring as well, so she's quite
I have
hardcore.
a lot of my ancestors. She actually did it. Created a portal to the soul cave. Incredible.
Okay, so let's go.
Incredible. Simply incredible. I'm
Let's.
ready when you are.
Alright, let's go to the soul car. Okay, jumping up. If you are not a vampire, you need to get partially soul trapped, but Serena can partially soul trap you to go there. We're gonna save here, and the Soul Khan is a
You'd think
deeply
vampire
depressing
would be
area.
right at home in this place. You'd be wrong. Let's just find my mother and get out of here quickly.
And there are lots of enemies. There's loads of soul traps, and there's lots of soul husks that you can go and gather. So let's save here, and I shall see you for the next episode.